When you see an item sitting on a shelf or table, we often see it presented with a straight line. This causes most people to walk up with their feet making a similar straight line. When your feet are in a straight line, the weight you're holding is not well distributed in your legs and reinforces bad posture. When lifting an item away from your body, that weight is putting the most pressure on your back. This is also true when twisting your body to move while holding an item. All of these things put excess pressure and weight on your back, and over time will lead to injury or chronic pain. So how can we avoid this? Stand with one foot forward, facing the item, and the other facing outward. Grab the item and pull it toward you with both hands until it's over the edge. Then crouch slightly and tilt the item into your body so you're over its base. Then lift by pressing your feet into the floor and extending your legs. Once it's lifted, simply shift your feet and walk off. Remember not to twist your torso while holding an item. Instead, turn by moving your legs. Why don't you give it a try? Pull the item toward you and partially over the edge. Tilt the item on the edge of the shelf. Now shift your hands for a better grip and lift it, keeping it near your body. Great job. Now set the item back down in front of you. For items on a higher shelf, always follow the wrist rule. If the base of the item is above your wrist, it's too high to lift without risking an injury. Always make sure the item's base is below your wrist. Common issues can arise when you keep your feet in a straight line and when bending your arms to pull an item toward you. This puts extra pressure on your wrists and can lead to injury even with lightweight items. When tilting the item over the edge, try to avoid being directly underneath it. Instead, start with one foot forward and reach up to the item with both hands and slide it towards you with your arms locked in place, shifting your body weight with your legs to pull it toward the edge. Next, shift slightly to the side, out from directly underneath the item, in case it falls. Tilt it down over the edge slowly while keeping the item near your body as best as you can. Once it's down near your chest, shift your grabs as needed. Turn with your legs, and off you go. Why don't you give it a try? Pull the item toward the edge with your arms locked, using your legs and body to pull. Your arms are moving too much. Shift your whole body using your legs instead. Tilt the item on the edge. Now shift your hands for a better grip and lift it, keeping it near your body. Great job. Now set the item back down in front of you. With pallets and lower items, the core principle is the same. Get the item as close to your chest as you can before lifting it, without moving your body in ways that are uncomfortable. Be wary of any item that has a large handle. It's very tempting to just walk up and casually grab it, but handles often reinforce bad posture and can lead to extra strain on your arms and back. Most people will walk straight up to a pallet, crouch slightly, then lean in to grab an item. Whenever we lift something away from our body or keep our feet in line, our back is what's doing the lifting. It may not hurt now, but it will eventually. With a pallet, you'd ideally have it loaded on a vehicle for easier access, but that may not always be an option. Start by bringing the item as close to your chest as possible. In this case, it's easier to bring ourselves closer to the item. Approach from the corner with one foot on each side and simply crouch down so you're over the item. Be sure to keep your back as straight as you can, and all it takes is a simple tilt and take. From there, simply shift your feet and go. It's always most important to remember to never lift something away from your body. Either bring the item in close to your body or bring your body closer to the item. It takes a similar amount of time, prevents injuries, and is more comfortable in the long run. Why don't you give it a try? Crouch down near the item and tilt it. Keep the item near your body and lift it with your legs to stand up. Great job. Now set the item back down in front of you. With carts and vehicles, we have another straight line problem. It's very natural to walk up with both feet in a line and just pull on the cart. However, carts easily become stuck or have loads that are heavier than expected. Without the proper technique, these vehicles are just another easy way to cause long-term injuries. Even if you think a vehicle is light enough, never pull it with just one hand. It may even seem easy, but if you do it enough, your arm and back will both eventually be upset with you. Always start 1 foot forward, grab with both hands, lock your arms, then do a dip and pull. Locking your arms and doing a small dip down with your back straight will help leverage your whole body with the initial pull, instead of just your arms and back. When turning a vehicle, always stand off to the side, with 1 foot forward facing the direction of your movement. Use the same two-handed dip and pull technique to use your entire body posture to distribute the weight of the pull. Repeat this multiple times for doing larger turns. Why don't you give it a try? Grab it with both hands and pull while dipping your body down slightly. With pallet jacks, the same rules apply. But because they're used so frequently, bad posture here can also have a large impact on your body. Most people simply walk up and grab the handle, stand with their feet in a line, and lean their body forward when pumping it up. People who do this often also wonder why their back is so sore at the end of the day. Once you grab the handle, simply move it just like you did with the cart. Put 1 foot forward to better distribute your weight. As you pull the handle down, lock your arms as you keep your back straight as you dip your body down slightly. This way, rather than putting the pressure of the motion on mainly your back, you're doing the opposite, using your whole body to put pressure on the arm. Why don't you give it a try? Grab with both hands and push by dipping your body down. Lastly, we need to talk about loading items on a cart. Anytime we set an item down on a cart or shelf, we should set it on the edge first, then push it forward onto the cart. However, sometimes that can be a danger of its own. Even if you have a cart with the wheels locked, it'll still move if enough force is applied, and this can happen more easily than you might think. In order to make a cart safer to load, first move it so it faces a wall or some other object that will stop it from moving. When loading an item, remember to pull, tilt, and take. From there, place it on the edge of the cart. Remember that if we simply place it directly in the center of the cart, we'd be moving and lifting it away from our body, causing the most common form of back pain. After placing it on the edge, simply push it the rest of the way onto the center of the cart until it's secure. Why don't you give it a try? Use the pull, tilt, and take method to lift the item. Now, place it on the edge of the cart. Push it the rest of the way to the center of the cart. With all of these items, one simple set of techniques applies to them all. Always keep 1 foot forward. Always start with the item as close to you as possible. Always utilize the edge of your platform. Always tilt the item before lifting. Never lift anything when it's away from your body. And always keep your back and body as straight as you can. When done correctly, it's just as fast as any other method, more comfortable, and won't cause you to destroy your body. At the end of the day, your body will thank you for it.